Hello and welcome to the Professor Kev Show. I got my friend Arnav with us today. We're going to talk a little bit about nutrients without limits. Good morning, my friend. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm just living the dream, my friend. So let's start at the beginning. Tell us, what is nutrients without limits?
So, Nutrients Without Limits is an organization mainly in Brevard County that educates others, especially at Title I schools, about nutrition education. Nutrients Without Limits started when I got a chance to shadow at the hospital because my parents, we come from a doctor family, and I had lots of shadowing opportunities at a hospital. And I got some interaction with these patients and realizing that these patients were suffering from these diet-related diseases like cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, because of the nutrition education they received at a young age. And then when they grew up, they carried over these bad nutrition habits. So if we can just educate these children simply on, what's good to eat, what's bad to eat, cut out these processed foods as much as they can, right? Of course, they don't have the money, especially at these Title I schools, to to get these healthy organic foods. So really just educating them so when they grow up and they have a successful future, they know that they can afford these better foods now. And I hope them live a healthier lifestyle.
That really makes sense to me because I know growing up, I was never taught any of that. But as
Hmm.
I've gotten older, what I realized that my eating often impacts the rest of my life. When I eat badly, I'm grumpy, I'm tired, when I'm not putting proper nutrients into my body. But I didn't realize that until I was older. And then you got to kind of live with some of the mistakes you made, unfortunately. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. I was fortunate enough to have my parents educate me. They always bought organic food for me. They always bought organic milk. They made me drink, a lot of these healthy sources. And I realized that a lot of these other children don't get access to these. So I just wanted to spread the word in my local community.
So talk to me about how you are spreading the word. What are you doing to help educate people?
Hmm. So I'm involved in an organization called the Children's Hunger Project, which they mainly have the goal of feeding these hungry children at Title I schools, and I'm the president at my school's chapter. So I partner with the Children's Hunger Project, and every month I release in their newsletter that I released, one of my podcasts, and I released, blog, I released the website, and we have a lot of information about how to educate these children on nutrition. And in addition, we hold weekly webinars. And if any parents are on the show, I would highly encourage your children to sign up for a webinar. And we encourage open discussion around the topic of nutrition. So my friend VJ Taylor and I, we lead a webinar and we help these children around topics of nutrition, tell them like, if they have any questions, we encourage questions. And we also give some little educational topics.
I like that a lot because I think it's more powerful coming from someone your age. I think
Mhm.
students can relate to you more because you're around their age versus someone my age saying, well, you shouldn't eat cookies, you should eat this instead. I don't think it's as powerful as it is coming from you. You find
Mhm.
that that's true?
Yeah, I think children always like to listen from someone who's a little bit more their age. So, I think I can be a little bit more influential maybe than an older person, especially when I back up my statements with like evidence. There's a lot of evidence out there, and I try to use this evidence to manipulate these kids' minds and show them that, it's actually a prevalent issue.
So how can people get involved? How can they help you, my friend?
So people can really get involved in Nutrients Without Limits by just spreading the word about our organization and spreading the word about our webinars, promote our blogs, promote our podcasts. I'd highly we have our website, nutrientswithoutlimits.com. If you want to check it out, please check it out. And it has all of our information. It has our podcast, it has our blogs, it has our webinar information, it has everything that you need. And if you have children or no children at especially like these Title I schools and elementary schools overall, I'd highly encourage them to join our webinar. Email us at nutrients.limits@gmail.com and we can give you the information for our webinars and blogs and everything.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much.